shipping analyst, and the questions are too many. What exactly is your estimate on the shipping industry in terms of the bank financing, as well as the geopolitical changes that are right in front of us?
I think in total, I think it's very positive. When it comes to geopolitical risk, it's always something that's present. Sometimes it feels less present. In recent times with US elections and so on, it definitely feels much more real. But I would say that in general, the theme that we have in shipping now is very similar to where we were in the mid-80s. There are some very positive common things that you can see from back then in terms of the yard industry, unwinding in terms of banks leaving the market and so on. But I think shipping has been around for thousands of years really, and this is going to be for the future as well.
New players actually coming in, and on the other hand we have the old players getting out of the game. What do you expect? What is your estimate as far as the shipping industry is concerned?
I think it's a natural part of a cyclical business that some people are forced out, some people willingly decide to do something else. What's likely going to continue is the increased dominance of public markets in the general shipping space. That I definitely think is a growing trend. I think it's good because it creates more pressure on corporate governance by the financial community. It creates more discipline throughout the cycle. So all in all, I think it's natural that some people are forced or willingly leave the industry. It's not you have to have a strong heart to stay in the shipping business for a long time. So yeah.
Financing business such as the shipping industry is quite hard to find. Which source of funding do you expect to be the most prominent and obviously the one that is going to be here for a long time? Would it be banks? Would it be private equity? Would it be an alternative source of funding?
Yes, I think again, like the sources of funding where we are now in the cycle is obviously challenging to find from the banks. But I think if there's one important lesson to be learned from the recent downturn in the shipping space is that it's very important to be diversified also on the financing side. I mean, it's not a bad idea to have some bank debt, some bond debt, and some alternative financing, so that when either of the markets are closing down, you at least have a track record and call it access to the other markets. So I think that might be, a very important lesson from the recent downturn.
Would you also like to comment on the Capital Link events?
Yeah, it's I come here once a year at least. Always this event. It's the first sign of spring for me, so it's always a bit warmer here than back in Norway, and you meet lots of industry people. So I think it's a very well spent time to come here and meet the industry and listen to the different agendas for sure. So I'll be coming back as well.
Thank you.
Very good.